Hello Ride On people, it's Christmas Eve 2021 here, and what do you mean it's not this beautiful blue sky and sunshine where you are? Well, you know, come and live in sunny Georgia, as I'm always saying. Anyway, thought I'd have a very quick recap of some of the things I've been up to this year, and just give you a quick update. So the year started off with lots of farkling to my Street Fighter V4S. Did lots of carbon wraps and raised the bars and did all that kind of cool looking stuff that everybody liked, including kind of changing the filler cap and all sorts of minor cosmetics that just made it look really cool. But I ended up selling both my GSA, which was kind of dual replacement, and the Street Fighter, purely because residual values of bikes are just so strong at the moment, and the long and short was I was offered over 40 grand to trade them both, and I couldn't refuse that, and effectively got a check cut and given back to me for more than $10,000 to take away my 2022 Ducati Multistrada V4S. So couldn't resist that. Basically, I knew I'd be riding the Street Fighter, I knew I'd be riding the Multistrada a lot this year, so you know, went with that. So I had a couple of global firsts this year. First one was I was the first in the world to announce that the Harley Davidson Pan America would have automatic preload lowering when you come to a full stop. So that was quite a coup to announce that one. And then the second one was I was first to announce that there'd be a global recall on the Multistrada V4S engine. That was due to valve guides. There was two manufacturers. One of them was producing subpar valve guides. I don't think there was any kind of failures in field in production, but Ducati did the right thing and they put the hand up and recalled the bikes. Jerry's was one bike affected. He'd already done 8,000 or 9,000 miles and his bike sounded fantastic, but full credit to them, they already had an engine in a crate and been shipped to him before he even knew about it. But yeah, I was first in the world to break that one. I also gave, for those that, particularly those Ducati owners, I gave both Ducati and Sygic a lot of grief over their multimedia system, and particularly two big bugs: not being able to use the Ducati Connect app running in the background, and the Sygic app itself not being able to import and export GPX files, and in actual fact having a lot of problems in terms of waypoint sequencing when sending a route from their website to the app. And a number of you joined in and sent them your displeasure notes via email as well. All credit to you guys, thanks for backing me up and supporting me on that. And not that it really matters, but Ducati and Sygic don't seem to want to talk to me at the moment. It is what it is. I'm always going to tell it how it is. I'm not going to pander to manufacturers just because they might offer me a bike to test or do something favourable for me. That's just not me. I'll always tell it how it is. Had fun trips this year. Went to Nashville, went to the Corvette Museum up in Bowling Green. If you're near that location, heart goes out to you this year with the tornado ripping through there, all 167 miles I think, and Bowling Green was one area affected. So thinking about you guys. Had a wonderful time riding the Blue Ridge Parkway, which we do every year, and also got to ride some world-class roads like the Dragon, the back of the Dragon, Churrahallis Skyway, and Moonshiners 28. Apologies for the background noise, neighbours having some construction done. Also did some farkling on the new Multistrada V4S, as you'd imagine, and not too much to do to that, to be honest with you. Just put a quad lock wireless charger on it with an anti-vibration mount, so my phone is back on my bike now, and no problems at all so far. About 5,000 miles with my phone running on that anti-vibration mount. And yeah, just did a couple of kind of minor things, you know, mount for my Beeline for GPS, and really not a lot else. That bike really is expensive, but it really has everything as standard that I want in a bike. And reviewed a plethora of new kit from Knox in the UK, and also KLIM here in the USA. So I bought new jackets, new pants, new gloves, new rain jackets. I bought new helmets, and I hope if you were in the market for some of those, you enjoyed those reviews. I also featured bikes as diverse as the Honda MkII and the Triumph James Bond bikes, so quite a lot of diverse bikes this year, and also tested everything from Indians to Speed Twins to Goldwings. The Goldwing DCT was a highlight. It's a very impressive technological divorce, that bike. A bit clinical, so it doesn't suit everyone, but I was really blown away, particularly by the Post 6 is impressive, but particularly that DCT is now super brilliant. And I suspect the only reason why other manufacturers are not offering that, particularly say like on a big Harley V-twin where it would be ideally situated, is purely because the smart ones realise by 2030 we'll probably all be on electric bikes. And I attended some official launches, such as the 2022 Triumph Tiger 1200 launch, and that's an impressive bike for this coming year. And I think particularly the Explorer models, the top of the range, if you like having a large tank range, and it's got an 8-gallon tank, and you like shaft drive, and the shaft drive's been revised, it's now a dual arm and lighter and more rigid. It really has everything the current GSA has, and perhaps a little bit more, because it's got things like blind spot monitoring, as well as you know dual heated seats and heated grips and all the usual stuff you now expect in a big expensive premium adventure bike. I think the bike to buy 2021 is still the Multistrada V4S. I think it's the best all-rounder you can buy. For 2022, I'd probably buy the Tiger 1200 GT Explorer. I do more on-road than off-road, and the convenience of the shaft drive and the big tank is doesn't go amiss. And for 2023, I'd probably wait for BMW's GSA update, which I expect will be called an N1300 GSA, and I fully expect it to have blind spot, cruise control, bigger TFT, and everything that you can imagine thrown at that thing for the 100th anniversary of the Boxer Twin. So next year, I might take a little bit of a break from producing videos. They're very time consuming. I've produced a few hundred videos now. My subscriber rate has not increased dramatically over the last couple of years, and I really have to work out the enjoyment I get from producing them, which I do, versus the amount of time and effort and cost that they incur me to create, versus the viewings that I get for them, and whether that is expanding or not. And so I may well take a break. I'm not saying that I'm shutting down the channel or anything, but the videos may be kind of more infrequent, or here and there. I may be doing less videos, maybe better high quality ones. I have to see. But anyway, enough of that. Seasonal greetings to you on this beautiful Christmas Eve, and much love to you and your families. I wish you a prosperous and particularly healthy coming year, and enjoy this time with your friends and families around the holidays. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Ride often, ride carefully, ride on.